like that's P. Wanna sex me, don't just want text me. Trust me, fuck up your whole weave. I buy you new weed. Gucci, switch from Gucci, now she want Fendi. Come through whenever I'm in a city. Hella missed calls, hella drone tech, don't do no phone sex. Pull up, I'm at the...
Welcome to A Million Roses, man.
What's up, bro?
Welcome to A Million Roses.
Thanks for having us, man. I appreciate
That
it.
is love, man. I'm here with Izzy. I'm here with Z, man. The CEOs of Maximo Apparel. You know, we just gonna hop straight into it, man. First, I just want you to tell me, like, how y'all got the brand started. You know, where it started from, your dad.
It started 2 years ago. I started it by myself, but a year later, after I started, I brought my cousin on board. Just to, get more structure and stuff like that, because he seen a lot of potential in his, in family. So
Straight up. So shit, I'm gonna hop over here with you, Izzy, and just tell me, like, cause niggas starting shit all the time, man. So what made you see some potential in what he got going on to make you wanna hop in there with him and, be a part of what he had going on?
Essentially, like, I just wanted, I was looking to invest in, and grow my portfolio, you feel me? So I was like, look, let me get on the team, I'm gonna help you structure everything out, just by me having a more of an educated background, you know what I'm saying? I can attack stuff differently than him,
Straight up. So I I want y'all to kind of speak on, like, how y'all came together and y'all spotted the weakness in one another and the strength in one another, and how y'all brought that shit together and made it better. I wouldn't say weakness, but y'all noticed each other's strengths, and then y'all came together and brought that shit together and made it better. So
really, it started by, he called me one night and was like, man, what you doing? Let's go out to eat. I'm like, all right, cool. So we went out to eat, and then he just like, yeah, brother, he's like, what you doing? It's fine. He's like, I'm really feeling it, but I really feel like, if I hop on the team, we could take it to the next level. And I was like, so what you mean by that? Explain. Because me, I'm all ears, because, I respect him as a person. Besides family, I respect him as a person. So I'm like, so what do you mean? Explain yourself. He's like, man, I could do this. We could have spreadsheets. And I'm not even knowing what a spreadsheet is at this time. You know what I'm saying? And that's something you really need to know about. So once he started telling me about things I needed, it was just, I'm like, man, it makes sense to me. Like, I need this because I'm not even educated on this. And then I asked him like what he wanted, and we came to an agreement. And then from there, it was just history.
Shit, so like, how did you take to that, like, when he hit you up? Because, people telling you, for some people, when somebody come to you and they be like, man, I got a way I can make your brand better, and some people will take that as, like, they'll take it to offense, but you looked at it in a positive manner, or how did you look at it when he came to you?
My cousin is just a different person. He's just a different type of man. Like, he's just different. Like, it's different. The chemistry there. You gonna know when somebody has bad intentions.
Right.
You always gonna know that. And that's just a simple way I just put it. He's different. Like, my cousin is different.
So what's like one of the main keys y'all think it is for people coming together and doing business like?
To be honest, I feel like, this relationship is an outlier, because you're not really gonna get too many people that, like family like that, and it's really gonna get together the way we is, because essentially, man, we really work like in unison, that's what I meant, like, about being an outlier. Like, you're gonna get in relationships, you're gonna have arguments and stuff. Me and my cousin really don't argue. It's just like my strengths, is all my strengths. His strengths are his strengths, and they don't intertwine, you feel me?
Up.
So it's like he can go crazy however he want with the creative stuff, and I can go crazy with my stuff, and they'll never collide, what I'm saying? They just work in unison, so it's perfect, and I don't want people to, go out here and try to find that, because it's like, you're not gonna find that like that,
right,
what I'm saying?
So this, like, basically it's something that happened organically,
like,
Besides the point, like, nevertheless, he miles away, and we still doing this to the T.
Oh yeah, our execution level is crazy. Like, we really, like, look, we gonna do A, B, C, D, and we do it A, B, C. Like, it always happens. Like, we execute. This brand is all about execution.
Straight up. So, like, touch more onto the creative aspect of things, and like, when did you knew that you wanted to create a brand? When did you know that you wanted to create a brand?
I always liked to design and draw. Like, I started out by drawing shoes and stuff, and not get in trouble in class. But as I grew older, I noticed that I had a sense of fashion. And I really get it from my dad. 'Cause my dad, he's big on shoes and big on expensive clothes. So it's just something that just grew on me. And I'm a hustler, like, so it just makes sense to put what I like and make money at the same time together.
Right. So like, when you first put something out, did you receive the feedback that you wanted from it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like.
So it was good from the jump.
Yeah, it was good from the jump, but I made sure it was good from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made sure that when I design something, it's always good. Because I'm picky on clothes. So if I know I design something and I truly like it, I don't lie to myself. Right. So if I truly like it, I know somebody else is going to like it even more. Right.
So, like, when you're going through that creative process of making some stuff, like, do you get the opinions of others, or do you just do it?
Don't get it wrong. Yeah, don't get it twisted. But I value, like, don't get me, as a creator, you're going to value your opinion more. But I do ask everybody, like, what you think about this? And if they don't like it, I ask, how can I make it better? And I go make it better.
Straight up. So he ever made some shit and you was like, nah, I ain't really feeling that?
I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Like, he a creative genius, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm a leader by nature, and I get my cousin in situations to where he can expand his genius. Like, for example, like, you know what I'm saying? If I give you a task, right? Without any restrictions, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can kind of get it, you know? Right. Creative geniuses, their genius really comes out when, like, it's tested with constraints, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you know, like, if I tell you to make a table, you could just go make a table. But if I tell you, look, I need a table 3 feet high, 2 feet wide, then you got to get creative, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I tell my cousin, look, I need you to do this, and this, and see if you can get it done, you know? And he always delivers.
So really, from what, like, the sound of things, it's like y'all just really compliment each other, like, real well.
No, like, for real. Like, you know, I tell him, look,
I'm like a quarterback.
Straight up.
Real talk. Then, you know, like, it's a brand, the brand.
Straight up. So, like I was telling y'all, like, before, like, I don't know if this intentional or not, but I could tell, like, y'all let the brand speak for itself. It's not like y'all trying to be at, like, the forefront, the face of the brand. Like, y'all not out there, like, just really modeling y'all own clothes.
In the booth.
So how was that? Like, was that intentional, or is that just the way, like, y'all naturally are?
You know, my cousin always said that, like, you know, he always want the brand to be bigger than us, because it's like, let's say, and it makes sense, you know, let's say one of us go to jail or something, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you don't really know us, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just know Max, you know, it's Max gonna keep going without us. Like, this is gonna grow to a point where, like, you know, me and him don't even have to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could buy the brand, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna go up. Because, you know, they know the brand for having quality and, you know, and just being Max. People see Max and don't really know who's behind it. You know what I'm saying?
I had to go through like 2 or 3 niggas just to find out. I'm like, man, who running the brand? I'm trying to see, because I thought it was another person you did.
And to really to add to that, like, the loudest person in the room, like, is not always the most successful person there. I'm saying, just because you got all this fame stuff, it doesn't mean you're successful. You too busy trying to be on Front Street, you're not focused on what's behind the scenes. And me, more importantly, behind the scenes always stressing me out because of how focused we on. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of effort just to make this hat or just to make these stickers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to make sure it meets our criteria. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have time to try to be on Front Street.
Right. And then, like, at A Million Roses, like, there's a lot of, like, people that's starting up brands in New Orleans, as far as, like, people just put anything on the shirt today. But, like, from the jump, when I first seen y'all shit, I was like, damn, this shit look different than from what everybody else, because it's quality over y'all just throwing some shit out there. Like, it's easy to see that y'all really zoned in on what y'all got going on, and y'all not just putting the bullshit out. So, like, have y'all seen y'all following continue to grow since y'all been putting shit out?
It's crazy. Like, I think we grew like 200 followers just this month.
Straight
like,
up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this stuff really taking off, you know? And we put a lot of work into it, so it's rewarding. It feels great, you know?
So it's not just happening by accident. It's some shit that's...
dropping that bag.
Right.
Dropping that, spending that money. Like,
purpose, like,
not to cut you off, Zay, look, like for example, how you said that we're behind the scene, you know what I'm saying? Like I always told my cousin, it's like you could spend 3 hours making the best design, right? But if it's not rolled out right, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna go nowhere. That's why, you know, if you go on our website, we gonna get, you know, the top photography. We paying top dollar. You know, we spend $500, $600, $700 on photography. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, and we got one of the best shooters too. You know, Jeffrey Sarita. You know, like man, he really, you know, bring the brand out. You know.
Right. So, speak on like a little bit more like about you being in Chicago, you being in New Orleans, and like how that work out, how that play out as far as y'all.
iPhone.
I mean,
beautiful.
You know, our business is structured. You know what I'm saying? So even though it's me and my cousin, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we have great manufacturers, like people, you know, that we built genuine relationships with, you know, that really work with us. Like, we can really just email the design, call the people, shirts, everything get done. You know what I'm saying? Then from there, we go get the photo shoot. So that was one of the biggest things that, you know, that I incorporated to the business. You know, we wanted to make it lean, you feel me? Like the most efficient way, you know what I'm saying? Not no ordering a shirt, getting a shirt, then bringing it to the people to get it done. Nah, man, we gotta do one phone call, one email, all this gotta get done, you know?
Right.
Just better in the process. Cause you know, if we better the process, we gonna last.
Straight
you know
up.
what I'm saying? If we're not focusing on the process and being innovative in the process just as the close, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be here for like 3 months and it's over.
So yeah,
You know what I'm
straight up.
saying?
I like how y'all don't like y'all not rushing it, you dig?
Nah.
How y'all just staying afloat, putting consistent shit out, quality shit. But like as far as y'all brand goes, Max, is this only gonna be something dealing with clothing, or do y'all wish to like expand it into different shit, you dig?
To be honest, we have, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have a lot of other, like, Max is really a platform for all creative people. Like, if you have a camera or if you have some music, like, because, you know, we work with a videographer, you know, Devin. He, you know, he needs music for the videos. We'll put the music on the videos if it's nice enough, you know what I'm saying? Or if you an up-and-coming model and we feel like you have the potential to grow, we'll put you in with
That
Jeffrey. You know
platform.
what I'm saying? It's
That's
a platform
love.
to grow. You know what I'm saying? We want to work with everybody.
Right.
Look, to touch on that, like me and my cousin, we were just talking about like our mission statement, you know what I'm saying? And my cousin really hit it on his nail, and that's what we're gonna try to focus on moving forward, really getting our mission statement. You know, essentially, like, we are the merch for creative people.
Right.
Not necessarily, let me bring it back, not necessarily creative people who are all into whatever they want to do. They not, you know, meeting society standards in terms of, you know, like, for example, anybody could just, you know, do the safe stuff, you know, but somebody who's all in, and let's say you want to do photography, you know what I'm saying, you quit your day job, like, this all I'm doing, you know.
Right.
I'm not trusting people telling me, oh man, you dumb, why you doing that? No, you're not trusting that. You staying true to what your dreams and aspirations is. That's where the trust none stay true come. It's not really no gangster stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's really trusting whatever your dreams and aspirations is, you know what I'm saying, and staying true to that, you feel me?
Right. So y'all fucking with the people that's being true to
All
themselves.
in.
Yeah.
If you all into something, I don't care if you all into making, you know, cupcakes, man. Do that shit. Like,
Right.
you
Hit
feel
us
me?
out. You can make a mass cupcake. We're going to put that on the
Real.
page. Like,
And y'all been showing like major love, even with the shit that I'm doing. Like y'all show major love, like it ain't never no problem. I ask y'all to repost that, and that's why I feel like another reason why people fuck with y'all, cause it's some genuine shit you did.
We don't hate on nobody. All these other brands out here, man, we're like, man, we big them up. Me and my cousin always talk about other brands. It's crazy. Like, you know, you probably, you know, certain people, especially in our community, you know, they go to hating because
Right.
they're not part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if we see somebody winning, man, we really be like, man,
Right.
I like that. You know,
Yeah.
they going up. There's room for us,
It's
man.
Right.
There's room for everybody in this, you know?
Right. And for the people that don't know, like for the people that's not tapped into what's going on in New Orleans, like the fashion scene, the modeling scene, like it's on the up and up. Like they got a lot of people with a lot of followings, and the opportunity is there for quality brands to jump in and get a following of their own, you dig? And you know, I see y'all coming in and taking a share of that. Like y'all people falling in love with y'all brand just as they was falling in love with other brands, you dig? But I want to tap back into like, cause you talk like I get like a real business sense. Like, so where did that come from? Like, did you go to school for something? Or
I
like,
mean, everybody kind of, if you know me, you know I'm smart. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really just saying it just cause, you know, like I'm always been like, I guess a lot of people always tell me I'm wise, you know what I'm saying? Right. So like, you know, I come from like anybody, you know, from, you know, impoverished areas, you know, from the hood, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't really let that, you know, define me and stop me from, you know, I like learning, you feel me? Right. So like, I got, my background is in engineering, you know what I'm saying? I went to UNO, you know what I'm saying? I'm good with numbers, you know, and I'm a visionary. That's another thing too, is just like, you know, once I go to school, I ain't just stop learning. You know, I learn every day, you know. I'm trying to help my cousin, you know, really, you know, take his vision. This is my cousin's vision, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to really make sure it happens. You know? And it's not just talk. Like, I'm really putting the bread behind my cousin.
Straight up,
like,
straight
you know
up.
what I'm saying? I'm putting the whole bank behind him because, you know, I know this all he do. Like, he love this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I'm making sure that everything goes right, you know what I'm saying?
And what I like about that, man, because a lot of people got the mindset, say for instance, y'all family, and you see him doing this shit and he getting a little buzz, and then somebody will be like, man, look, I'm gonna do my own thing. Like, fuck, I'm gonna try to do my own thing because I could see I could do it better than him as far as like business sense, and I could put that shit together and make it better. But instead of you doing that, like, you went and, you know, y'all John, you dig? And, you know, that's really, I fuck with that. Real shit, I fuck with that.
And it's crazy because, you know, like I told my cousin, when I love somebody to go and do their own thing. You know, I want to motivate people to go to do their own thing. And if you call me and need advice, we gonna give you advice. You know, like all my partners, they out here doing stuff, productive. My partners rapping and stuff. He telling me, yeah, bro, I'm about to come out with some clothes too. I'm like, man, go crazy, bro. Right. Let me know what you need help. Look, he calling me, hey, I do this, you know, I'm gonna help you. We not here to hate, like, you know what I'm saying? It's lanes. There's a lot of lanes in this clothes stuff, you know what I'm saying? We all could be in different lanes. We could all be in the same lane. We could still eat. They got brands everywhere, you feel me?
Straight up. So like, if y'all was like to meet somebody off the bat and they ain't know nothing about Maximo Apparel, like what would something you would tell them to draw them into the brand, you dig?
It's quality. You know what I'm saying? Like, it speaks for itself. I mean, it ain't really too much. All I gotta do is really show them.
Yeah,
and I don't know cocky stuff. Like, you could just see it. Like, it's really there. Like, the proof is there.
And another thing to touch on that is just the people in it too. Like, you feel me? The people in it really just, you know, my cousin and me, we really, you know, receptive to anybody. Like, we embrace people open arms, models. We making sure like, hey, look, model shoot. There's a girl. Don't bring buku niggas to the model shoot. Just come by. You know, we just little stuff like that we cut. You know what I'm saying? We not really doing this. We doing this the right way.
Right. Like, really.
We doing this shit the right way. Like,
business.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
straight up.
We sending out emails with, you know, with the schedule. Hey, be there at this time. The call sheet. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And y'all starting it from the beginning. You know how some people will gain a buzz and they'll be caught behind because they know, like, damn, now I gotta put some
foundation. Yeah. That's why sometimes, you know, people really want us to release a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We was in the background getting the foundation right. You feel me? Because there's no point of building a big ass house if your foundation.
Right. Then you gotta come back and start out a little bit.
The whole house going down.
Straight up. Max ain't going down, man. Max gonna be here. Max been here. Straight up. So y'all got like anybody else that's like a part of the brand, or would that be too many people to shout out? Because I see like a lot of people.
Shout out everybody, man.
I'm shouting out my little brother, man.
Shout out Edwin, you know what I mean? Shout out Maurice, shout out Jeffrey, shout out Devin, shout out Cole, shout out, who else missing?
The whole APE.
Shout out my partner Gabe, shout out my partner Tay, Gio, like all my partners, like everybody, my family, everybody who supports, shout out to you.
It's a family.
It don't go on without them.
Straight up.
Everybody who follow, shout out to you.
Straight up, man.
It's gonna stop,
man. Shout out to Carl too. He not gonna see this. You hear me? Old white man that be taking care of us. He ain't gonna see this, but man.
Straight up. So like, speak on a little bit what y'all got going on with the pop-up. This y'all first pop-up?
It's the first official pop-up. Like, we had pop-ups, but nothing like this. Nothing close to this.
Really put this shit together,
Yeah, man.
Straight up.
Crazy, man.
Hey, hey, thank you, Superior, too.
Yeah.
You know, we really appreciate y'all really
Shout
giving us the
out Samaj.
opportunity, you know,
Samaj
to
twin.
really out here and put our stuff on display.
Straight up. So y'all got anything else y'all want to touch on?
Yeah, look, man, we looking for creative people. You know, if you shooting videos, pictures, if you a designer like my cousin, you know, send the resumes, man. Follow us on the Max, you know, send the resumes.
Straight up, man. So look, I thank y'all for coming, joining the show and shit like that, man.
No, we appreciate
you.
we appreciate
Thank
you
you.
for
Man, y'all know it's always love, bro. So like, shit. Thank y'all again, son. The CEOs of Maximo Apparel, man. Izzy. You got Zay right there, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Just let them know like y'all gram name and shit like that. I'm gonna put it on the video.
At Maximo Apparel.
At Maximo Apparel.
Maximo.
I told you, man, these niggas be at the back. They at the back of the bus.
I'm telling you, we on the booth, man. Call the
Right,
plays,
I love
eh?
them.
Oh, hey, you know what I mean?